Hello everyone, trying to bring you another fishing video. I know it's been a while since I posted anything, but to be honest, it's been a struggle to catch a fish this year. And I haven't posted anything because, well, I haven't caught anything. And I'm hoping today is the day I catch my first fish of 2022. But it has been a struggle, and I have been trying to put out a video, but it hasn't really been anything interesting. But I'm hoping today we can change that. It's a bit windy. We got the wind coming from the west, so it's a little bit towards us. But I wanted to come back to Lake George. As you guys know, this is my favorite lake. And I want to, there you go. There is my first fish of 2022. Finally, and it feels oh so good to catch a fish. There you go. First fish of 2022. Nice little largemouth, pretty decent size largemouth, and oh man, it feels so good to catch my first fish. So there you go, guys, first fish of 2022, and Lake George for me delivers again. Oh my God, I am so happy. Thank you, Lord. All right, we're gonna go ahead and release this fish. The water's still cold, but it's not as bad. But man, I've been struggling for quite some time, and I'm just glad to actually catch my first fish of 2022. Hopefully we can go for another one. But he was kind of closer to the bank actually than I was expecting. Since the water is cold, I was expecting them to be maybe a little bit deeper, but again, Lake George isn't really that deep. Alright, I want to go over my equipment real quick. So I bought this new rod from Kastking. It's called the Kastking Resolute, and so far I like it. It has that technology. I'm not sure what this is called, but it's a lot smaller, and I feel like it does help with the casting. And I'm using pure fluorocarbon because I've been wanting to try it for a while and see how it compares to the rest of the lines. To be honest with you, I probably will switch it over to the braid line. I'm so used to the braid, and I do like it better, obviously. I'm glad I did try this though. But yeah, I obviously easily prefer the braid line. Let me see. I got some weed stuck here real quick. Let me see if I can get this out. It just feels so good to catch my first fish of 2022. So again, it's I'm using the Kastking Resolute, and I have a Sougayilang, I think that's how it's called, reel. I was kind of looking and hoping Kastking had a reel that matched the color a little bit. I like to match my reels to my fishing pole color, and they didn't have anything that had the same color, so I got this reel, and it's actually very surprisingly good. It's a 4000 series, and it's pretty dang good. Not gonna lie. 6.2.1 gear ratio, and it has almost 40 pounds of a drag, which is pretty good. Alright, I'm switching over to the Ugly Stick, and I'm using the Ugly Stick Carbon with the Kastking Speed Demon Elite spinning reel. So we'll see how it goes. And this one I'm just fishing a straight braid. I'm not too worried about the visibility on it. I really haven't had I haven't really seen a huge difference in if I use a leader or not, so, but I have been using a leader. And for real, this spinning reel is very quick. It's kind of hard to get used to because it's so fast. Alright guys, came to this side of the lake, and the wind is somewhat behind me. Not totally behind me. It's more coming from my right. But we're going to try it from here. Don't want to get too close, because there can be a nice bass hiding close to here. I'll give this a try. Oh, and that was my first fish with this rod. So, you know, anytime I get a new rod, that's my goal. Catch a fish with it. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's still chilly. Definitely still chilly, so. I know the water's a little bit warmer than what it was a couple of weeks ago. And I've been trying my best to make a video, but I've not caught a single fish. I think the entire time I went, I probably went about 8 times fishing. And the entire time I went, I only got 1 bite, maybe 2 bites, and that's it. I do plan on going to another lake after here, and that's the one at Lake Station. I really like that lake as well. It reminds me a lot of this lake, that Lake Station lake, Boulevard Lake, I believe. That's a lot deeper than this for sure. That way. I plan to get some underwater footage of this lake. Now this lake doesn't worry me because it's really not deep at all. I mean, I can walk across this entire lake, but there is like 1.5 feet of moam. So that's a little nerve-wracking because you can get stuck in that. But other than that, it's very, very shallow. And I do plan to kind of like get some underwater footage with it. Either me snorkeling around, or I don't know yet how we're gonna do it. But I do plan on getting some good underwater footage. I want to see what's underneath in certain areas and kind of get a better idea of this lake. Now I know this lake pretty well. I mean, by no means I know every single spot in this lake. I've only really started fishing continuously since 2020. But actually, let me know if you would like to see that in the comments. Now, of course, if you have any tips or tricks, leave those in the comments as well. Again, I by no means am a professional angler. I'm more of a beginner, so I welcome any tips or tricks you guys might have. As you can see, my accuracy is not great. I'm still working on that. Is there any other type of baits you want me to use or suggestions? Leave it in the comments. Alright, we're getting on to this place. This is my other favorite spot. I really love fishing this spot as well. Sometimes there's some monsters hiding around here. I don't want to swoop them, but I have to get into the water here. Hopefully the water isn't too high. Oh, just fell on my butt there, but I'm a-okay. So for being a fluorocarbon line with this rod, this setup, I can cast pretty far. And I wanted to try fluorocarbon just because I use leaders, and I figure why not just have a full leader. You don't have to keep, switching out from braid and then attaching the leader line to it. It's just the whole line is a leader. So, and I mean, I like it, but I'm so used to braid. I think we're spoiled with the braid. Because, man, braid, you can just, I can imagine with this, cast this. If this casts pretty decent, I can imagine the braid. Again, I'm very surprised at this reel. Sougayilang. Yeah. $40. Has really good line capacity. Very smooth. 12, I think it's 12 ball bearings. Yeah, 12 plus 1. Very smooth. A little heavy. A little on the heavy side. But man, if you're looking for a budget one to start off with, yeah, this is it. And I don't know what is it with me, but I like to buy the bigger reels just because you can go with lighter line, heavier line. I guess that's the reason I use it mostly, because you can kind of go with those two types of line, like any type of line. Heavy, obviously braid, mono, whatever. Because if I want to use it, if I want to use this this reel for maybe fishing a river, I can just switch it out because it's big enough. That's another spot I want to try out later this year at Lake Michigan. We'll see how that goes as well. Yeah, we're gonna move on. I'll see you guys in the next lake. Alright guys, finally back at Grand Boulevard Lake. Excited to be back. And hopefully I can catch another fish in this lake. Alright guys, I switched over to the Largemouth, and I switched that rod to that black jig that I had earlier when I caught the first fish of the day. So, oh, the first and only fish of the day. So I'm gonna try the Largemouth here. See how it goes. There we go. Hey, nice. Second one of the day. If I can get them in. There we go. Hey, look at that. Look at that. This is my second one of the day on the Largemouth. And yeah, it's about the same size as the other one. So, oh, dang, I'm happy. It's 2 fish. And what a way to finish it off, right? I think that's gonna do it for today. I might give it a little bit more, but obviously the jig didn't help me out here, but I got the Largemouth did. I'm not gonna forget to take a picture of this one for sure, because this is my second fish of the year. I think that's enough with the pictures. I will go ahead and release this beautiful, beautiful bass. Not huge, but hey, I'm happy to catch any size on the Nico Largemouth. So he's gone. Nice, nice. I'm gonna give it a try in this areas here and then call it a day. But that was on the Nico Largemouth. It felt at first I wasn't sure if it was a bite. Felt like I was stuck on a lily, to be honest. And once I don't know, I felt the head jerk or something. That's when I set the hook. And this hook I'm using, I actually bought it from Amazon. 3-aught hook. I'm not sure what the weight is, but I've been trying to get weighted hooks to use a Largemouth on, and it worked out pretty well. So that is exciting, and I am happy with that. So that's 2 fish for today. One at the beginning of my fishing day and one almost at the end. So yeah, for sure. Very happy about that, very blessed. Definitely thank God for that. Yeah, I've been having a hard time getting used to the speed on this, because in one turn it's just so fast that it reaches you right away. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for coming along with me on my trip of catching my first fish of 2022, and I caught 2 today. Definitely appreciate the support. If If you guys would like to see more videos like this, please leave a like or a comment. Any suggestions, any tricks you might have, please leave them in the comments. Thanks again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.